Hey there, and welcome to Cryptoscope TV, your new favorite place to learn all about crypto without the boring stuff. If you're totally new to cryptocurrency and the world of blockchain sounds like science fiction, you're in the right spot. This is episode 1 of our Crypto for Beginners series, and by the end of it, you'll know more than 90% of people out there. No joke. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you don't miss any episode of this beginner-friendly journey. And hey, if you're feeling generous, drop a like to support the channel. It helps more than you know. All right, let's start with the big question. What even is crypto? You've probably heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, maybe even saw people talking about going to the moon. But what does it all mean? Let's break it down. At its core, cryptocurrency is digital money, but not just any kind of money. It's decentralized, meaning there's no central bank or government controlling it. That's a huge difference from the money in your bank account. So who controls it? Well, no one and everyone. It's based on blockchain technology, a type of digital ledger that's open, transparent, and nearly impossible to fake. Think of it like this. Imagine you're keeping track of who owes who what on a big shared notebook, and everyone has a copy. If someone tries to cheat, it's obvious because everyone else's copy says something different. That's the blockchain, public, secure, and verified by everyone. Now here's something cool. You don't need a bank to send money anymore. With crypto, you can send value to someone across the planet in minutes. No middleman, no crazy fees, and no bank hours. It's 24/7, borderless, and lightning fast. And that's what makes crypto such a game changer. But let's slow down for a second. Where did this all begin? It started in 2009 when someone, or some group, called Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency. The goal? To create a new kind of money that works without trust. No need to trust banks, governments, or middlemen. Just trust the code. And guess what? The system worked, and it's still working today. Bitcoin opened the floodgates. After that, hundreds, now thousands, of other cryptocurrencies were created. Some are trying to improve on Bitcoin. Some are for smart contracts, others for gaming, privacy, or even jokes. Shout out to Dogecoin. But they all share one core idea: freedom. Freedom to control your own money without asking permission. Still with me? Cool, because now we get into one of the most important parts of crypto, the blockchain. You've heard the word, but what is it? A blockchain is basically a chain of blocks. No surprise there, but each block contains a bunch of transactions. And once a block is added to the chain, it's permanent. It's like a digital history book that never forgets. So how does it stay secure? Here's the magic. It's maintained by a network of computers around the world, all verifying the same data. No one can secretly change something because everyone else would know. It's like a digital democracy. And this brings us to something called mining, the way new coins, like Bitcoin, are created. Mining is like solving digital puzzles. Powerful computers compete to solve one first. The winner gets rewarded with new Bitcoin and gets to add the next block to the chain. So it's both a way to secure the network and release new coins into the system. But mining isn't the only way coins work. Some cryptos use different systems, like proof of stake, but we'll cover those in another episode. Right now, just know this. The reason crypto is so revolutionary isn't just the tech. It's the philosophy behind it. It's about ownership, freedom, and transparency. It's about taking power back from institutions and putting it into the hands of people. And it's just getting started. In future episodes, we'll explore how to store crypto safely, avoid scams, and actually use this stuff in real life. So if this sounds exciting, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment telling me what you want to learn next. All right, let's get practical. You might be wondering, how do I even get crypto? There are a few ways. The most common one is through crypto exchanges, websites or apps where you can buy, sell, and hold crypto. Think of them like stock trading platforms, but for digital coins. Some popular ones are Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, and Crypto.com. You sign up, verify your identity, yes, most ask for ID, connect a payment method, and boom, you're ready to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, or anything else you want. But here's the thing, not your keys, not your coins. We'll talk about wallets next. When you buy crypto on an exchange, it's kind of like putting your money in a bank. Technically, they hold your crypto for you. But if the exchange gets hacked or goes bankrupt, you might lose it. That's why many people move their crypto to a wallet. There are two types, hot wallets and cold wallets. Hot wallets are apps or browser extensions like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. They're connected to the internet and easy to use. Cold wallets are physical devices like Ledger or Trezor. They keep your crypto offline and safe from hackers. Hot equals convenient. Cold equals secure. Most people use both. Let's say you bought some Bitcoin. You're probably wondering, what can I do with it? Well, quite a lot. You can send it to a friend instantly anywhere in the world, buy gift cards, gaming items, even flights. Trade it for other coins, use it in DeFi apps to earn interest, buy NFTs, or just hold it, hoping it grows in value, aka hodling. Crypto isn't just a weird internet thing anymore. It's a real financial ecosystem. Entire countries like El Salvador are adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. The future's already here. You're just early. Let's clear up a few common myths real quick. First, crypto is only used by criminals. Not true. Less than 1% of crypto transactions are tied to illegal activity. In fact, fiat currencies like the dollar are used far more in crime. Second, crypto has no value. Actually, value is created by scarcity, demand, and utility, all of which crypto has. Bitcoin has a max supply. Ethereum powers apps. That's real utility. Third, it's too late to get in. Wrong again. We're still in the early adoption phase. It's like being online in the year 1999. Lots of opportunity ahead. Still doubting? Stick around. Let's talk safety. Because if there's one thing you need to know in crypto, it's this. No one can save you from your own mistakes. There's no forgot my password button if you lose access to your wallet. That's both the beauty and the risk of crypto. So here are some basic security tips for beginners. Always write down your recovery phrase, also called seed phrase, and store it offline. Never share it with anyone, ever. Be super careful with phishing scams. If a site or email looks weird, it probably is. Double-check URLs before logging in. Don't click random links in Telegram or Twitter DMs. Crypto gives you power, but also responsibility. Now let's look at how transactions actually happen. When you send Bitcoin to someone, what really goes on behind the scenes? 1. You sign the transaction with your private key. Automatically, don't worry. 2. The network checks if you actually have the coins. 3. If everything's okay, your transaction goes into a block. 4. That block is added to the chain. 5. Done. It usually takes a few minutes, depending on the coin. Oh, and you'll pay something called a network fee, like a tip to the people, miners or validators, who help process the transaction. Fees can be tiny or expensive depending on the network. We'll cover that later. All right, let's pause for a sec. If you're still here, that means you're serious about learning this stuff. And that's awesome. Take a second to like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and maybe leave a comment below with where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know how global our crypto fam is. Okay, back to business. Ever heard of Ethereum? It's the second biggest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, but it's not just digital money. It's a platform that lets developers build decentralized apps, dApps. Think of it like an app store, but nobody owns it. No Apple, no Google, just code. Ethereum introduced something game-changing: smart contracts. A smart contract is a self-executing agreement written in code. It says, if X happens, then do Y. No lawyers, no paperwork, no middlemen. Example, let's say you rent an apartment using crypto. The smart contract could automatically release the digital keys once your payment is confirmed, all without anyone needing to approve it manually. This kind of automation has massive potential in finance, insurance, gaming, real estate, the list goes on. And Ethereum made it all possible. We'll do a whole episode just on ETH, don't worry. Now, quick crypto vocab lesson. These are words you'll hear all the time, so let's get them out of the way. HODL, a typo of hold that became slang for holding your crypto long term. FOMO, fear of missing out, when prices rise and you panic buy. FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, usually sped by media or haters. Whale, someone who holds a massive amount of a coin. Pump and dump, when a coin's price is artificially inflated, then dumped for profit. Knowing this lingo helps you survive crypto Twitter. More terms coming in future videos, but these are the essentials. Let's talk about DeFi, short for decentralized finance. This is where things get spicy. DeFi refers to a whole ecosystem of apps that let you do financial stuff, like lending, borrowing, earning interest, but without banks. Instead of applying for a loan from a bank, you can go on a DeFi platform like Aave or Compound and borrow against your crypto instantly. Instead of putting money in a savings account, you can stake your crypto and earn yield, often way higher than a regular bank. But here's the catch: DeFi is powerful but risky. Smart contracts can have bugs. Projects can vanish. Always do your own research. DYOR. Ever hear people say the market is bullish or we're in a bear market? Let's break that down. A bull market means prices are rising. People are optimistic. Everyone's hyped. A bear market is the opposite. Prices are falling. People panic. Feels like crypto winter. It's totally normal for crypto to swing between these moods, sometimes violently. 20% drops in one day? That's Tuesday in crypto. So don't freak out. Zoom out. Think long-term. And never invest money you can't afford to lose. Seriously. Crypto's exciting, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Now let's clear up a question I get all the time. Is crypto legal? Short answer, it depends on where you live. In most countries like the US, UK, Germany, and Canada, yes, crypto is legal to buy, sell, and hold. But it's also regulated. You might have to pay taxes on gains or report your holdings. Other places like China have banned parts of crypto. And some countries are still figuring things out. Bottom line, do your homework and check your local laws. Crypto is borderless, but you still live in a country with rules. We'll cover taxes and regulation in a later episode. So how do you know which coins are good and which are garbage? Great question. There are over 20,000 coins out there, but 90% of them, useless. Here's what to look for when researching. 1. Real utility. What does the coin actually do? 2. Team. Are the developers public and experienced? 3. Community. Is it active, toxic, supportive? 4. Tokenomics. How are the coins distributed? 5. Roadmap. Is there long-term vision? Don't just chase hype or TikTok tips. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. All right, quick recap of what we've learned in this episode. Crypto is decentralized, borderless money. Bitcoin was the first, but now there are thousands of coins. Exchanges let you buy, sell crypto. Wallets give you control over your assets. Ethereum enables smart contracts and dApps. DeFi opens up new financial tools. But crypto isn't risk-free. Stay safe, stay smart. And most importantly, you don't have to get it all right now. Crypto is a rabbit hole. Just keep exploring the rabbit hole. Hey, if you made it this far, you're officially a Cryptoscope OG. Thank you for watching the first episode of our beginner series. In the next one, we'll go deeper into Bitcoin, how it works, why it matters, and what makes it different from fiat currency. So don't forget to like this video, Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment and let me know what topic you want next. And share this with a friend who needs crypto in their life. This is just the beginning. See you in the next episode. A hug.